This week's Scholastic book review, we've got this book here called Never Say No to a Princess, and it's all she wants is a dragon of her own, it says here. Well, let's read it and go on the adventure of this story, find out what happens, eh? The little princess wore a big sparkly tiara. She slept in a big sparkly bed. Her big sparkly wardrobe was bursting with sparkly dresses, and her toy box was filled with big sparkly toys. You see, the little princess got everything she wanted, but nothing ever seemed to make her smile. "Ice cream!" she shouted. "I want ice cream now, and it had better be good or else I'll cry!" "Quick!" said her daddy, who was busy being king, "or else she'll cry." So ice cream after ice cream was brought from the royal kitchens, but the little princess heaved a great big sigh. "Too sticky! Too drippy! Yuck! Too pink!" she exclaimed. "And look, you've forgotten the sprinkles!" "Ponies!" bellowed the little princess. "I want ponies now, and make them good or else I'll cry." "Quick!" said her mummy, who was busy being queen, "or else she'll cry." So pony after pony was led from the royal stables, but the little princess simply shook her head. "Too frisky! Too twinkly! Yuck! Too sweet!" she cried. "And that one's doing ballet. It's a show-off." Then one morning at breakfast time, a big green dragon flew by. "Dragon!" yelled the little princess. "I want a dragon now! Catch it! Get it! Now! 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 Or else I'll cry!" "Quick!" said the royal servants, "or else she'll cry." Swish, swish, swish went the royal nets, but the dragon just wouldn't be caught. So the little princess tossed back her head, took a deep breath, and cried. By lunchtime, a river of twinkling tears gushed through the big sparkly palace. By tea time, it was an ocean, and by bedtime, the palace went pop! Swish went the gurgly water as it swept the little princess far, far away from home. She found herself all alone in a gloomy wood. Her tiara was bent, her dress was torn, and she had never been less sparkly. "I want my mummy and daddy," sniffed the little princess. Just then she heard a swish in the dark night sky. The air above her head grew warm, and there, swooping down through the twinkling stars, was the dragon! "Dragon!" bellowed the little princess. "Take me to my mummy and daddy!" The dragon raised an eyebrow. "What's the magic word?" The little princess thought for a moment. "Oh yes," she said. "Take me to my mummy and daddy now!" "That's not the magic word," said the dragon. "Right," said the little princess. "I'm gonna cry!" And she did. The dragon dried her tears with one blast of hot air from his nose. Then he swished off into the cave and shut the door. The little princess was puzzled. Crying usually worked a treat. She wondered what the magic word could be. Then she remembered a word she had heard a long time ago. She tippy-toed up to the dragon's cave and tapped on the door. "Will you take me to my mummy and daddy, please?" shivered the little princess. "Certainly," smiled the dragon, "but first we need to get you warm and dry." The dragon lit a roaring fire, then huddled in the orange glow until the little princess felt much better. "Time to go," said the dragon. "Yes, please," said the little princess. So back they flew through the starry night sky. When the little princess awoke, the dragon was gone, but her mummy and daddy were so pleased to see her. "Oh, but darling," gasped the queen, "we don't have any sparkly things for you." The royal footman coughed politely and handed her a catalogue. "Your Majesty's favourite," he said with a bow. "Sparkly things for princesses." "What would you like?" beamed the king. "Necklaces, carriages, sparkly shoes?" But the little princess didn't look very happy. "I'd like to invite a friend to play, please," said the little princess. "A friend?" said the king. "A friend," said the queen. "But there aren't any other little princesses for miles away." "This is a special friend," said the little princess. She wrote an invitation in her very best handwriting, and a royal servant set off to deliver it. The little princess's special friend wasn't quite what the king and queen were expecting, and the table manners left a lot to be desired. But as they ate their sparkling tea, the king noticed something strange. "Do you think," he said to the queen, "our little princess looks different?" The queen peered through the royal binoculars. "Heavens," she gasped, "you're right. Is she—" "No." "Yes," cried the king, she is. She's smiling." And the little princess kept on smiling all day long. Never Say No to a Princess, the Scholastic book review. We just read it and it was a very cool book. If you liked it and want to read it for yourself, you can go to a bookstore near you and get yourself a copy. And I give this book 7 out of 10. I really enjoyed it, and it wasn't too long, it wasn't too short. Probably for the older kids from about, say, 6 onwards, maybe to about 9. Easy to read, cool as pictures as well. Definitely a good bedtime story.